Silicon Valley moms searching for vegan breakfast options launched a food brand to accommodate those searching for healthy, sugar-free, plant protein-packed, and convenient vegan breakfast options. Joining us now is founder of Health Bear Food Company, Lisa Matar. Lisa, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So Health Bear Food Company, this is your baby. You created this from the ground up.
I did.
But we have to know your story. Where did this begin?
Well, back in 2019, I had some food allergy problems, and my doctor suggested that I take out the dairy and the eggs. So I did that. And after no time, I started to feel better. And then I thought, what would happen if I got rid of all of the animal products out of my diet? And then I started to feel even that much more better. And breakfast time came, and there was not a lot of great options. And I have a hard time with all of the sugar I see in the market. And you're always searching for protein when you take out the animal products, so there really wasn't anything. So I got into my kitchen, rolled up my sleeves, and started making some fun mixtures of oatmeals that had the plant protein, never added sugar, and I used spices and nuts and fruits to doll it up and make it a really exciting breakfast. And I thought, well, there's a spot for it in the market, so I hired a food scientist, and here we are.
And now here we are. Years later, you have Health Bear Food Company. You're serving up some delicious and vegan, animal-free breakfast options. And when you were in the process of creating this company, what were some of the challenges of creating a small business?
Oh gosh, well, I didn't really have a clue, to be honest, and I just thought this is going to be so easy and so fun. Well, we quickly realized there's a lot more to it, and one step I took that I'll never regret is to joining the Specialty Food Association, and I took some classes there. I went to the food show. I had a chance to see the industry. My food scientist really was a guiding light for me, and I have a fantastic crew for marketing department. My web people are great. So I really aligned myself with the experts, and I leaned on them. I leaned on the experts and just had fun.
That's probably the most important part. You have to have fun with what you're doing. Well, after all of the hard work that you put in and collaborating with so many experts, you got this amazing product. Talk to me about what is Health Bear Food Company? What do we have here today? Well,
you know, Health Bear Food Company started out of the need for having a convenient plant-based food product. And as a caregiver to young children trying to get out the door on time, it was always a struggle. So I thought there's got to be other people out there like me that are trying to be on time, that are trying to feed their bodies and not put themselves last, even though that's what caregivers tend to do. So the product is designed for that person. Maybe it's the college student, maybe it's the executive trying to rush out the door and still take care of themselves. So Fun Fit Food is my slogan, and I stay true to that because we know that we can take spices, like here in our protein oatmeal for coconut cardamom, we use cinnamon and cardamom and dates. We spice it up with real food as opposed to additives or as opposed to loaded with sugar. And you now that you did all that work and we have this amazing, delicious product. Now, tell me, what kind of reaction have you received from the public or from people who realized that this was a void that needed to be filled out here in the market? You know, I love watching my online orders come in because I see where they're going. And just yesterday, I got an order, and I could tell from the address, the purchaser was one address, and I think it's mom, and then the person that's going to be receiving it is that child or the young adult in college. So I see where the product is going. It was going to a dorm, someone that is looking to take care of themselves. Mom's still got her little hand in the pot saying, I want to take care of my baby. I want to make sure that my daughter's eating well, and she likes to eat plant-based. So I see this product hitting the right people.
Well, besides the oatmeal, you also have these healthy little treats here. What are these? Walk me through this.
Well, absolutely. Well, on my website, I've put together some videos with my photographer friend, and we are able to stay plant-based to bake these oatmeal combinations because of the chia seeds and the flax seeds, and that's serving as that binding agent. So you can make cookies out of this mix very easily. And one of the newest ones that we have is our protein oatmeal, and that has no seasoning whatsoever, so you can be your own artist. And here you can see we've put the raspberries in there. You could put peanut butter, you could put almonds, any additives that you want, and you can create your own cookies out of the mixture too.
Well, super healthy recipes, and it's so healthy that in fact you actually work with the Heart Association, correct?
Well, yes. We have our part of our driving force is to help people that are in need. And the Heart Association has a organization called the Circle of Red. And that's a fundraising arm of the Silicon Valley chapter of Circle of Red. And we find our way to give money to researchers to help the Heart Association find that cure for heart disease. So, yeah.
And how has it been like for you to be able to incorporate and work with such a great organization using your products? That's a pretty big step.
Well, yeah, what we do is we like to use the food as a fundraising arm. So not necessarily to the Heart Association, but to just bring awareness. Our vision is to bring awareness.
And if there's one thing that you hope people take away from when they're experiencing your food, what is it that you hope?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I think what people need to remember is that you are important. We can't just continue to give everything away and leave yourself for last. You can have a convenient plant-based breakfast or snack and take care of yourself with ease, and Health Bear helps that.
Well, thank you so much, Lisa, for joining us here on Live in the Bay and talking to us about Health Bear Food Company. We appreciate your time.
It's been a pleasure.
For more